up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose love, but truly you suck. Gon' make way for a prodigy.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. Is this what the I'm in on industry games? I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a scene go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, never get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's time for me. I'm being looked up, down with the big round. They already gone by the size of me. I don't really see the truth. Put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose love, but truly you suck. Gon' make way for a prodigy.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion, that's an illusion, that's absent. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole nother planet, I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We have to rings like a Saturn, this feel like splitting in that.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Shitty football, emoji skull, emoji skull, emoji skull.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone who needs less introduction than any player in the league. A Super Bowl champion, the league's most valuable player for a second time, Patrick Mahomes.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Look at the
Short
defense.
one here, caught by McBride. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 79 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Emoji skull, emoji skull, emoji skull.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That is caught. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one good for 24 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 15 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Flacco. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And this one's incomplete.
The Bucs at 9-2 to start play. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can Super Bowl if we get that done.
Operating off play action, Flacco. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Mahomes going to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here is 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is taken in by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Mahomes' throw complete to McBride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And that flag accepted. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Braxton Berrios. 75 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Flacco. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Meanwhile, Mahomes, and the throw here caught by Addison. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. McBride on the slant, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. Patterson running between the tackles, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Touchdown, Panthers. Cordero Patterson from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. The point after, good by Groupie. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one and will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to.
And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Flacco. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with a Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out.
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they they saw in that first half. And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Passing play, Flacco going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. David Njoku, 42 yards. And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Mahomes now on first down. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw. There's Mooney with another catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Give to Patterson running to the right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Flacco looks to throw. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that, Greg? And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing.
Cordero Patterson. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that cuts the lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at the 43. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. First and 10, it's Patterson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To pass, Flacco. He lets it go deep for Olave. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
I'm going to call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Patterson. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Handoff running left is Gibson. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll drop to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Trey McBride from a yard out. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The point after, good by Groupie. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Bootleg, Flacco. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Forced out to his left. It's caught inside the 25. First and 10 here for Flacco. Flushed out right. He completes it to Olave. And he will have the first down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he loses the football the second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Mahomes. He's got McBride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Mahomes will throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now on second down. Mahomes. This one left side caught by Barrios. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Here's first and goal. Mahomes to throw it. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mahomes. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Flacco set to lead this offense. Down 35. Over 20 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Now Flacco. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And they'll indeed take a knee. was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Carolina, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, it's...
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Yes, I'm go that, please don't. Go that, me. Go that.
Man, they even got enough change in the meter. Double part looking like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jumped in the front seat to play with the speakers. Let my plans, stretch on my bands. Plus when I stumble my customized vans. Plush like fresh like plus I got 'em up. Plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like checks mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust out my dad face. Your chain is a neck.
Go that.